Let's begin, as long as everyone can hear me. Make sure not missing anyone from the waiting room. All right, so for breath work, it's your choice this evening if you want to be seated or lying down. We will do a practice of alternate nostril breathing. And if you want to do the practice lying down, you will simply do it as a visualization. If you're seated and want to use your hand and your fingers for the practice, which I'll describe when we get to it, then you can just choose to be seated for that particular component of breath work. But to begin, just be sure that you feel comfortable, whether you're seated or lying down. Rest your eyes. And if it feels inviting, go ahead, close the eyes fully. And then begin to observe the breath. To begin the breath work, just allow your breath to be natural and restful. If it's possible to breathe through the nose, I invite you to do so, because we have these little nerve endings in the nostrils that connect to the body's relaxation response, which we'll talk a little bit about in today's email. Tapping into the relaxation response, preparing the body for rest and digest. So the breath is a tool, it's a very powerful tool in the yoga tradition. It can be used to direct energy. The breath can be used to create energy. You can also use the breath to calm energy and to steady energy. The breath can also, of course, help to anchor the mind. So it's often a focal point of meditation. And the breath is part of the autonomic nervous system, of which both the stress and the relaxation response are a part of. So the breath is really interesting because we can breathe without even being aware of the breath. So the body just breathes without us even knowing as we're living our life. But then we can also use our attention and awareness to direct the breath, to control the breath. And in doing so, we can work with the breath to recalibrate the nervous system, shifting from busyness, a state of doing or stress, into a more relaxed state of being. So in addition to anchoring the mind, we can use the breath to settle and soothe the body. Continue to allow your breath to be natural, just breathing without any effort. But begin to focus your attention on the sensation of breath in the body. And as you breathe in, begin to feel and sense opening and fullness in the base of your lung. And at the top of the inhale, feel for a slight lift around the heart center. Focusing on the inhalation, feel for opening and fullness in the base of your lungs as you breathe in. The top of the inhale, feel for a slight lift within and around the heart center. And you're just sensing it, allowing your breath to be natural, effortless, yet feeling for opening, fullness in the base of the lungs. Breathing in, slight lift within and around the heart center at the peak of the inhale. And then begin to focus on the exhalation. As you exhale, feel for a gentle lift and toning of the pelvic floor and low belly. And at the very end of the exhale, feel for softness within and around the heart center. Exhaling, feeling for a gentle lift and toning of the pelvic floor and low belly. And at the end of the exhale, softness within and around the heart center. And now feel for both. Observe, sense both the inhale and the exhale. Breathing in, feeling for openness, fullness in the base of your lungs, slight lift at the heart center. Exhaling, feel for a gentle lift and toning of the pelvic floor, low belly, softness around the heart center. And then as you feel ready, invite a deeper breath into the body. Breathe in. Fill your lungs fully, base, back, sides of the lungs. At the top of the inhale, feel for lifting, expanding at the heart center. And then exhale from the pelvic floor, low belly, maybe sigh it out through your mouth, a big letting go of the day that's now nearly behind you. Allow natural breath to return. And then follow it up. Another big, deep breath. Breathing in as much as you can for this internal stretch of the body. Lungs, rib cage, abdomen. And then exhale, empty it all out, either through your nose, lips, or mouth. Natural breath to follow. And then third time's the charm. So let's do one more third round. Breathe it all in. Take in as much as you can. Pause at the top. If you can sip in a little more, go for it. Exhale, let it all go. Natural breath to follow. And we'll now move on to our second breath practice, alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. So you can do this lying down as a visualization where you just sense the breath flowing in one side of the nose, flowing out through the other, and then we go from side to side. If you're seated and want to do the practice using your right hand and right thumb and ring finger, you can go ahead and prepare your right hand. So the index finger, middle finger will curl inward. You can take your thumb and your ring finger to your nostrils. So the thumb will be on the right nostril, ring fingers on the left. You want to be right about to the point where you feel the soft flesh of the nostrils, the flare of the nostrils beginning. Okay. You just kind of rest your hands there gently. We're going to keep both sides of the nose open. If you're doing this as a visualization, just breathe in. Everybody breathe and feel the breath flowing in both sides of the nose. We're going to block the right nostril and exhale. Sense the breath through the left side of the nose. Inhale through the left side of the nose. Lock the left side, open the right, exhale. Inhale, right side of the nose. Block the right, open left, exhale. So that's one complete round. Inhale, left side of the nose. Close the left, open right, exhale. Inhale, right side. Close the right, open left, exhale. Inhale, left. Close the left, open right, exhale. Inhale, right. Close the right, open left, exhale. Let's continue. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right side. Exhale, left. Continue on your own for 4 more rounds, alternating side to side. As you breathe in, feel the nostril flare. As you exhale, feel the nostril soften. Continue. Eyes are soft. Breath is flowing. Lungs are breathing. And the brain becomes quiet as we balance left and right hemispheres of the brain. Through the practice of Nadi Shodhana, left side of the brain, left brain, more linear, orderly, digital left half of the brain, balancing with a more visual, intuitive, creative right half of the brain. As you simply breathe side to side through the nostrils. You'll finish your last round exhaling through the left side of the nose. When you finish the last round, just let go of the technique. You can relax, release the right hand. And then continue to feel the breath. Nostrils flaring as you breathe in. You might feel breath in one side versus the other a little, or it might feel more even. Notice what you feel, what you sense as you breathe in and out of both sides of the nose now. If you were seated for alternate nostril breathing, I invite you to now lie down for the last breath practice. And this last breath practice will be sort of our bridge, our gateway into Yoga Nidra. So prepare yourself as if you're preparing for Yoga Nidra, meaning bring any support that you might need underneath the back of your knees, back of your head, neck, shoulders, perhaps a pillow, blanket. Create a little cocoon for the body. Maybe an eye pillow for your eyes. And then as you settle in, return to the breath. And breathing in and out through the nose if possible. We're going to start to work our way into a 4-count inhalation. Breathe in for a count of 4. Exhale for a count of 4. Few more rounds, breathing in for a count of 4. Exhaling same length of time, creating a steady internal rhythm through an even count breath. Breathing in, count of 4. Exhaling, same length of time. Couple more rounds on your own. If you need to take a natural breath, feel free to do so. So we want the breath to feel smooth. If at any point in time you become breathless or you feel like you're grasping for the next inhalation, and that's a sign to return to natural breathing. And then once natural breathing steadies, you can pick up the technique again. We'll now begin to introduce a pause at the top of the inhale. This will be a 4-count pause. You can just breathe in for a count of 4. Hold the breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for a count of 4. Breathe in to a count of 4. Hold at the top of the inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, count of 4. And then continue breathing in, count of 4. Holding for a count of 4. Now begin to exhale through your mouth. So you can purse your lips or make an O shape with the mouth. And you're going to begin to exhale for a count of 4, or perhaps lengthen the exhale to a count of 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8. You determine your rhythm, breathing in, count of 4, holding for a count of 4, and then exhaling through the lips or the mouth with an O shape. And just sort of linger in the exhale, taking the exhale to a full emptiness, however long that takes to get there. Continue on your own, breathing in, count of 4, holding, count of 4, exhaling through the lips or the mouth. Continue for 3 more rounds. When you finish your 3rd final round, let go of the technique. Return to nostril breathing, inhaling and exhaling. And notice any residual effects. You might now notice a moment of pause, a very gentle moment of pause at the top of the inhale, a natural pause. And you might also notice a pause, perhaps a moment of emptiness with a sense of completion at the end of your exhale. From this point onward, allow your breath to remain effortless, natural, restful breathing. And then welcome yourself. Welcome and invite yourself to the Yoga Nidra journey. a journey of deep conscious rest and stillness. Encourage yourself to be still, and to do so, be sure that your body, your physical body, is as comfortable as it can possibly be. So take another moment and just kind of check in, sort of like the princess and the pea, to make sure your body is 5 or 10% more comfortable than you think it might be. And you're resting on the back of the body. Perhaps the palms are open by your side. Relax the muscles in your legs so that your toes in your feet sort of naturally turn outward, letting go of any holding or gripping around the inner thigh, inner knee. And just kind of position the head so that you feel a little bit of length in the back of your neck. And drawing the chin slightly to the chest, with the eyes resting closed. Lower the gaze of the eyes toward the body and into the heart center. Now begin to feel for letting go, releasing tension from the muscles in your body. Feel for releasing tension at the base of the skull, shoulders, upper and low back, arms and legs, hands, feet, and toes. Then feel for your skin softening, the skin on the forehead, temples, the skin across the chest, low belly, arms and legs, hands, feet, and toes. And then feel for the bones in the body, heavy like rocks, grounded to the floor, the earth below you. Feel for the breath flowing through the body, light, spacious, subtle. Notice any thoughts or stories in the mind, any colors, sights, or images from your mind's eye. Notice the mind as you feel for support of the ground and the earth below you. Anchor the mind to the sensation of breath, beginning to feel whole body breathing, allowing a quiet space within you to begin to unfold breath by breath. Feel for this quiet space. And as you settle in, take a moment to connect to your inner sanctuary. Your inner sanctuary is a real or imagined place within you. This place allows you to feel safe, grounded, supported. This could be a place you know quite well, or you might create it through your mind's imagination. Settle into your inner sanctuary, taking in all the colors, sights, sounds, even the aromas of resting in your inner sanctuary. Perhaps most important, feel and allow for the essence of your inner sanctuary, feeling safe, grounded, supported as we move through the Yoga Nidra journey. If at any point in time you feel the need to return to the inner sanctuary to feel safe, grounded, and supported, please feel free to do so. Return to the sensation of breath in the body. Through the breath, begin to sense the heart space and notice the beating of the heart. Feel for the front, the back, and the sides of the heart center. And then feel for the space within. As you settle into the heart space, notice how you're feeling. And perhaps set an intention for your Yoga Nidra journey based on how you're feeling, what you're sensing from the heart space. Is there something you would like to release, to let go? Or something that you would like to embrace, to invite? Feel and connect to your intention, and then capture your intention as a statement of truth, a positive affirmation, a statement of I am. Repeat your affirmation either out loud or in the space between your ears at least 3 times. Link your intention, sync your intention to the breath. Breathe in into the heart space. And as you exhale, let it go. Trust in the stillness of the Yoga Nidra journey. Return to the breath, breathing the natural flow of breath, sensing opening and fullness in the base of the lungs as you breathe in. A lift at the heart center. Exhaling, sensing a gentle lift and toning of pelvic floor, low belly, and softness within and around the heart center. Feel for this flow, this pattern of breath as you count down 10 cycles of breath, counting down from 10 to 1. If you become lost and distracted, simply start over at 10 or pick up where you feel you might have left off. And now let go of counting the breath. Regardless of where you landed, let go of counting the breath. Continue to feel the body breathing. We'll now begin the journey through the body. In this journey, we're simply bringing our full attention and awareness to the physical body. And as we move through the body, I invite you to simply shower in that particular part of the body with your attention, your awareness. Showering the body with your attention and your awareness. Begin to sense the right side of the body. Sense the right side of the body, breathing the breath. Feel for the skin on the palm of your right hand. Feel for the tip of the right thumb. Right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and the pinky. Back of the right hand, inner outer wrist, right forearm, inner outer elbow, upper arm, right shoulder blade, collarbone, and the space between, right side of the rib cage, right side of the waist, right side low belly, low back, and the space between, right hip, right upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, sole of the right foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Sense the entire right side of the body. Feel for the breath, showering your attention and awareness throughout the entire right side of the body. Bring your attention, awareness to the left side. Left side of the body, feel for the breath. Feel for the left side of the body, breathing the breath. Feel for the skin on the palm of your left hand and the very tip of your left thumb. Left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and the pinky. Palm of the left hand, back of the hand, inner outer wrist, forearm, inner outer elbow, upper arm, left shoulder blade, collarbone, and the space between, left side rib cage, left side waist, left side low belly, low back, and the space between, left hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the left foot, sole of the left foot, left big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Feel for the entire left side of the body. Shower your attention and awareness throughout the entire left side of the body. Bringing attention and awareness to the back of the body. Feel for the back of the body. Back of the body resting on the ground, the earth below you. Sense the bottoms of your feet, heel, and the back of your legs, calf, upper thigh, and the back of the knee. Sense the buttocks And the skin on the low back, from the center of low back to the back of your hip. Sense the back of your rib cage, space between the shoulder blades and the back of the shoulders, arms, upper arms, lower arms, and the back of your elbows, hands. Feel for the skin on the back of your neck, from the base of your skull to the space between the shoulder blades, and from the earlobes down through the sides of the neck to the back of the shoulders. Sense the skin on the back of your head and the crown of the head. Sense the entire back of the body resting on the ground, earth below you, showering your attention and awareness to the entire surface of the back body. And then begin to sense the front side of the body. Feel for the breath. Front side of the body, breathing the breath. Sensing the center of your forehead. The skin on the forehead, the skin on the temples, space between the eyebrows, outer corners of the eye, and the skin on the cheekbone, the jawbone, and the front of the neck, and the tip of the chin, to the space between the collarbones, and from the earlobes to the front of the shoulders. Sense the skin on the front side of the body around the heart center, between the belly button and the heart, low belly, and the front of the arms, upper arms, inner elbows, lower arms, palms of your hands. Sense the skin covering the low belly to the frontal hips and down through the legs, upper leg, kneecap, the shin, tops of your feet to the very tips of your toes. Sense the entire front side of the body showering, front side of the body with your attention, awareness, feeling for the breath. Now begin to sense the whole body, right side, left side, back of the body, front of the body, merging as one whole and complete self, whole body, breathing, beginning to sense the body cocooned in a warm glow of light, melting tension, holding pattern, and inviting softness, a sense of ease, allowing for integration. In this state of integration, begin to feel within the body and notice where within the body you feel the following. Feel for heaviness. Sense heaviness in the body. Heavy like a stone, a weighted sandbag. Perhaps feeling heaviness in the palms of your hands, bottoms of your feet. Notice where within the body you feel heaviness. Begin to feel grounded. Feeling grounded, notice where within the body you feel grounded, like the wet, moistened earth after a morning rain, or a tree rooted for hundreds of years in the depths of the earth. Notice where within the body you feel grounded. Fluidity. Feel, sense fluidity in the body. Fluidity and flow, like a streaming river or gentle ocean wave. Notice where within the body, perhaps around the tongue, eyes, low belly, sensing fluidity in the body. Feel for heat, warmth, heat and warmth within the body, like the afternoon sun blazing from the summer sky. Notice where within the body you feel heat, warmth. Sensing lightness, a sense of lightness, light like a feather. Feel for lightness in the body, perhaps at the crown of your head, the internal space of the rib cage, and the front, back, and side of the heart center. Sense spaciousness. Notice where within the body you feel spacious and vastness, like an open field of wildflowers. Where within the body do you sense this feeling of spaciousness? Now begin to visualize spaciousness, the elements of space, ether, visualizing the vast open sky, empty, stars, clouds, and the moon. Sense the vast open space of the mind, sensing emptiness and an infinite amount of space expanding within and all around you. Notice any thoughts or stories appearing as blue light, twinkling and then disappearing as quickly as they arrive, vaporizing into emptiness, nothingness, into the vast open space of the mind. And now sense what it feels like to be resting. Resting in your physical body, feeling for a sense of ease, free of tension, free of holding patterns, free of limiting thoughts, lingering stories. And from this sensory experience, from this state of being, return to the heart space. Feel for the breath within and around the heart center. Notice what you feel. And take some time to reconnect. Reconnecting to your intention. Breathe it in. Link your statement, your affirmation to the breath. And repeat it once again, 3 more times. Either out loud, as a whisper, quietly in the space between your ears. And this time, feel it. Feel it within the physical body, the energy body, the mental, emotional body, the wisdom body. And from this blissful state of ease. Your intention is a part of you. It's been with you all along, from before we began the journey, and as you move into the journey ahead of you. So breathe it in, let it go, trust in the journey ahead of you, and then gently reawaken from this state of being with a big deep breath. Breathe it all in, and then let it all go through your nose, mouth, or the lips. And before moving, continue to rest a little longer. Just take a moment to thank yourself. Thank yourself for showing up this evening, for giving yourself, granting yourself this time and the sacred space to rest your body, center the mind, and calm and soothe the energy body with this practice of internal strength training, strengthening the nervous system, the relaxation response. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining me this evening. I hope everyone has a wonderful, blissful evening, and of course, nothing better than a good night's sleep. Namaste. As you prepare to move from your practice and from the ground below you, please do so slowly, rolling onto one side, taking a few moments or even minutes seated, and then plant your feet firmly on the ground when you're ready to rest. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Thank you so much.